Well, we meet again, beautiful multi-dimensional humans. I'm RidersDX, and today we've got a quick little update to the previous video I made that was basically saying that something big was going to be coming to San Diego Comic-Con tomorrow on Friday. Or I wonder if this video is going to be up on Friday, so it might be the day of, to be honest. But San Diego Comic-Con, 10:15 Pacific time, something big is going to be reviewed at the MultiVersus panel. But I think MultiVersus may have given away what the secret actually is, and so courtesy of Susie, I got this tweet over here that said 3 new channels dedicated to 3 new characters has been put in the MultiVersus Discord. I wonder who they could be. So these servers are under the characters section, you know, they're right below like Velma, I think, and so there are 3 brand new channels for 3 different characters basically, because why else would they put that there? So this is telling me that like during the San Diego Comic-Con, potentially 3 fighters are going to be reviewed, which is definitely a lot more than I was expecting. I was only thinking like 1, to be honest, like I was just being safe, but 3 fighters, that is a major update. But now my question is, who are these 3 fighters going to be? Well, through some leaks and such, there is a good idea of what these 3 fighters are going to be. Well, at least 2 of them. The third one might be a little bit more questionable, but there are some theories going around, so let's go ahead and go through those theories. By the way, these are spoilers, so this is your warning. If you don't want to be spoiled, then you might as well just exit the video now. But I mean, if these characters are being reviewed tomorrow, then it's really not going to be that much longer. But I think 2 of these are pretty much certain at this point. And so the first character that is most definitely going to be one of these characters is Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. Rick Sanchez has actually been found within the game's files, completely finished. And so you have his motto. He can actually be played in arenas. You also can see the arena that he comes with as well. So there's going to be a Rick and Morty stage as well. And yeah, the game currently has like his renders, his taunts, basically the whole character is in the game at this point. It's just waiting to be released to the public. And so I think it's pretty safe to say, unless there's some weird reason why he can't be released at this time, like maybe a rights reason, he is going to be the next character being put into this game. I mean, you already have Meeseeks in the game, and so there is definitely no rights issue because you already have a Rick and Morty property in there. It's basically pretty much a given at this point that Rick is going to be in this game, which is going to be really awesome because Rick is such an entertaining character in general. It's going to be really great to see what things he's going to have to say to all the characters in here. I can only imagine some of the insults he'll hurl at people like Batman, Shaggy, and stuff. Like, it's going to be great. Rick Sanchez is just such a funny character. I've been getting into Rick and Morty recently, and so it's going to be a really fun time having him in here. Now, as for the other 2 characters, one more character that seems pretty certain at this point is none other than Lebron James from Space Jam. And so LeBron James, his whole file isn't in there like Rick is. However, there is plenty of voice lines in there for LeBron James in the game, and there's also like some files referring to like a stage that he's going to have. And so LeBron James has like the second most like appearances in the game's files behind Rick Sanchez at this point, and so there's also lots of hints of him being in the game. Now, by the way, I forgot to mention this, but I'm not going to show off any of the actual leaks in here because Warner Bros has been taking down every single thing that even shows like a glimpse of these leaks, and so I'm not gonna risk it. But hey, if this is true, then we're going to see everything tomorrow, so it's going to be great. But yeah, LeBron James seems like the next most likely person to appear in the game, and since there's 3 slots, I mean, he kind of slides right in there. As for the third character, well, there is some like theories going on in terms of who this third character could be, but quite honestly, we don't really have anything that's solid in terms of who the third character is going to be. There are some files in there for some other characters, like there's some files for like Marvin the Martian, there's also files for Gizmo. There's also some talk that it could be Raven from Teen Titans because Tara Strong's going to be at the panel, but I mean like Tara Strong voices so many characters. If we use that logic, then we could maybe expect Ben 10 to be announced, which is definitely not true because Ben 10 has been nowhere to be seen in the files so far. And so I mean, it could honestly be anyone at this point, but I think all 3 of the choices I mentioned before that are pretty likely. So like it could be Marvin, it could be Gizmo, it could be Raven. These 3 seem to be like the most likely choices at this point, but honestly, it could be a complete surprise because I will say that like when they reviewed the arena to be coming to the early access MultiVersus beta was Sky Arena from Steven Universe, there's literally been like no leaks of what this level looks like before it was released. I mean, there was a file name of it in the leak, so it did get mentioned, but we did not get to see it like we've gotten to see like other arenas in full from previous leaks. And so it could literally be anyone, but I think Rick and LeBron James are pretty safe bets at this this point, but the third character is basically anyone's guess at this point. So let me know who you think is going to be coming to MultiVersus tomorrow. Do you think it's going to be Rick, LeBron, and someone else, or do you think it'll be 3 completely different characters? Let me know why not. I'd love to hear your theories, and just yeah, get excited. The open beta is going to launch with a bang, because I'm imagining that these 3 characters might be launching with the open beta launch date. So that's going to be really great for like new players to get into the game, to have like 3 brand new characters waiting for them. That's going to be such a great thing to have and really give this game some extra publicity. But yeah, this is going to be so much fun. I can't wait to see who these 3 characters are. It won't be long until we see them. So yeah, it's going to be really fun. If you want a chance to play with me in MultiVersus, then subscribe to this channel, because I'll be streaming on YouTube regularly, playing MultiVersus matches with viewers. And so definitely get into this channel if you want to have a chance to play with me. I think it's a lot of fun, and I have so much fun battling you all and kind of seeing what your techniques and such are. It's a really great time. But yeah, thank you all so much. This is Riders, riding out.